How can we start to use the enterprise architecture?
Beginning, it's not a case of starting using enterprise architecture. Every organization already has an enterprise architecture, and every organization is already doing enterprise architecture. It's just a case of how mature they are at doing enterprise architecture. People, I think the difference between organizations that say they're doing enterprise architecture and those that are not is just their level of maturity. So the way to begin to become more mature is to understand how mature you are and how mature you want to be over a certain period of time. And one step or different steps in the maturity of how you adopt enterprise architecture determines the things that you need to change in your organization to become more mature. So it's a cyclical thing.
The maturity is the key.
Maturity is the key to understand how to start, I believe, yes. You need to understand how mature your organization is in terms of its processes, but also in terms of its products, like the enterprise architecture model. And then in order to be able to do enterprise architecture in a more mature way, you need to change your organization. For example, if you don't have an EA modeling tool, you need to get an EA modeling tool. If you don't have a meta model that you use currently, you need to get a meta model. You need to set up governance. You need to decide what the principles are. The first step is always the most difficult, and that's really the reason for PIAF, is to allow people to make that first step in the most pragmatic way possible.